going to mint 25 million patents on the Casper chain in the coming months. No other chain has seen that. Like 25 million NFTs.
It's the single largest deployment ever on any
single largest deployment, and these patents have a net aggregate value in the billions of dollars, and all of those are going to be traded, exchanged on the Casper chain.
Hey, what's up guys? Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Happy Friday to all, and let's kick it off with today's video. And first up, shared by Watcher Guru, we have NASDAQ just in to launch crypto custody services in Q2 of this year. Now remember, back in 2020, toward the bottom of the market, we had this news of NASDAQ to collaborate with R3 on institutional grade offerings for digital asset exchanges. NASDAQ's market technology business will leverage R3's enterprise blockchain software Corda to support new institutional-grade assets utilizing Corda Enterprise to manage the complete asset lifecycle for new and existing market infrastructure operators on a 24/7, 365 basis. Now remember, NASDAQ is absolutely massive, as you can see right here. It is a major provider of mission-critical market infrastructure solutions across the trade lifecycle to 120-plus marketplaces, clearinghouses, central securities depositories, and regulators, including several digital asset exchanges. And also remember that some of the largest custodians, world's largest banks, are creating crypto trading desks today, including Bank of New York, $42 trillion assets under custody, over 1.8 trillion AUM. We have Fidelity coming out with Bitcoin and Ethereum initially. We have Charles Schwab having $7 trillion AUM, also starting a crypto trading desk. We have State Street and State Street Digital, 4 trillion. We have Goldman Sachs as well, and BlackRock, of course, choosing Coinbase with $10 trillion AUM. So here's Bank of New York launching their digital asset custody platform, and we can see that BNY received approval from financial regulators in New York to begin holding Bitcoin and Ether for certain customers. So here's BNY and some of the numbers. We have Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and Citadel also launching a crypto exchange. We have State Street Digital, of course, along with BlackRock planning to offer crypto trading. And also, really quick for Algorand right here, we have the World Championship Seasons Level 12, and this is the Drone Racing League. And remember, back in 2021, the Drone Racing League landed a $100 million deal with the crypto platform Algorand. So Algorand will take over the Drone Racing League title rights. And the Drone Racing League is a first-person view racing league where drone pilots race devices through neon-lit courses and compete for prize money. The company started in 2015 and is now valued at $200 million. And the global drone market right here is projected to reach $58 billion by 2026. And the DRL says it reaches roughly 75 million fans globally. So I'm not sure about any specific utility. It seems like they're using sports sponsorship to create more awareness, but I'd be curious what types of use cases they're going to be building. Remember a while back there was another drone firm actually looking at Hedera's hashgraph as well. And we also had Neuron leveraging the Hedera network for a drone radar system in the UK government. And also for XRP holders, we can see a maximum of 34,000 wallet addresses were active the other day when XRP was pumping. So that 34,000 number is the unique daily active number of wallet users in the Sum app. Also shared by Crypto Eddie, we have XRP on-demand liquidity in key corridors, including India, one of the BRICS nations. So Wrath Economan, was it widely known India was using on-demand liquidity? So much going on. So we can see right here, Tranglo, and Ripple does have a large stake in Tranglo. Key corridors including Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, India, and Bangladesh for ODL to maximize working capital. So last month, Tranglo announced that EasyRemit, one of Australia's fastest growing fintech companies, will be using Tranglo's cross-border payment system for remittance services, aka on-demand liquidity or XRP. And also remember at previous Ripple Swell events, their annual event, we also had Dr. Rajan here, and he was the former governor of the Reserve Bank of India. Now before we share some Casper Alpha at the end of this one, I did want to cover this from Stater. So we have YPay or WePay, the Caribbean's leading payments company, has launched YCoin Settlement Network. It's the Caribbean's first multi-territory settlement network on Hedera's mainnet, and will actively help bank the bankless in Africa and the Caribbean. Very cool. So this will connect islands directly through a single wallet with native currency management, and this wallet facilitates the YPay stablecoin, YCoin, or WeCoin, however you say it. And it's interactive with the Hedera smart contract service and reduces both the time and cost associated with cross-border transactions. And we can see a common theme, eliminating middlemen and correspondent banks. And also shared by Blade Wallet, thrilled to announce a listing of HBAR for the first time in Japan. The Blade Labs team is proud to have been part of the strategic collaboration with Mercury to achieve this HBAR listing and is looking forward to providing wallet infrastructure development for their HBAR staking service product that is due to launch soon. Now, what's exciting about Blade Wallet is we remember LG, and LG is a massive electronics company we can see right here in the list of Hedera Governing Council members. So it looks like HBAR has been recently listed to a Japanese exchange. And LG has an NFT marketplace called LG Art Lab, working with Blade Labs and Blade Wallet, which is built on Hedera. And we can see right here, users can now purchase NFT art via LG Art Lab, the NFT marketplace, on LG smart TVs with Blade Wallet, which is an HBAR wallet. So Blade Wallet is a fully audited, self-custody, enterprise-grade Web3 wallet responsible for the creation of over 40% of all new accounts on Hedera. Wow. And speaking of Japan, because we just talked about the listing, another group I want us to keep an eye on that very few people talk about is Nomura right here, so based in Tokyo, Japan. So last year, Nomura made it known that they were going to be making some crypto investments and working on DeFi. And we can see just last month, the crypto arm invests in institutional hybrid DeFi protocol Infinity Exchange. So we can see a growing trend of merging DeFi infrastructure and traditional finance solutions to enable tokenizing traditional assets and to create blockchain-based markets for institutional investors. And then take it back to what NASDAQ just said about crypto custody services, and then the partnership or collaboration of R3 as well. And the Infinity investment seems to be a hybrid lending and borrowing platform. Now next up, I'm sure you guys saw this at Paris Blockchain Week this year for 2023. There were dozens of crypto projects and tons of crypto companies here. Casper won the Best Enterprise Blockchain Project Award with 25 million patents with IPW that will be deployed on Casper as NFTs. So really quick, just to touch on a few things and then add something that a lot of people don't know. All of these patents will be on top of Casper's network. They're going to be tradable and traceable. So for the first time in history, patents, intellectual property, licenses are going to be able to have assigned value and create an entirely new marketplace. So just like we're talking about blockchain-based marketplaces for institutional investors, this is a perfect example of enterprise utility. And guess what? All the Fortune 50, Fortune 500, Fortune 2000 customers are going to be turning their heads and saying, who is Casper, this project that just won the Best Enterprise Blockchain Award? Now this is IPW. They are based in Texas and I believe Paris as well. Patents can yield 50% higher returns if they meet market demand. So we are on the leading edge. IPW, Casper partner, also on Hyperledger's foundation, leverages artificial intelligence. And we can see calculating intellectual property's financial value. And now let me play this quick clip of the CEO of Casper during Blockchain Hub Davos a couple months back, just to emphasize how much money is actually going on Casper's blockchain when it comes to the patents that are going to be minted on Casper this year.
So are there any partnerships or NDAs with large companies that could also bring volume in the near future by using the public network?
So the answer is yes. I think my previous question kind of answered that. Like, just think about what we announced today, right? We just did the biggest, we're going to mint 25 million patents on the Casper chain in the coming months. No other chain has seen that. Like 25 million NFTs.
It's the single largest deployment ever on any blockchain.
Single largest deployment, and these patents have a net aggregate value in the billions of dollars. And all of those are going to be traded, exchanged on the Casper chain. And we're going to do it over months because and when we say 25 million patents, we're talking about the largest companies in the world. Their patent portfolios are worth billions and billions of dollars. And we're talking about XPRIZE today. Like their goal is to get 8 billion wallets. XPRIZE looked at every layer one out there. And there's a reason they chose the enterprise grade one. And again, that's on the public chain effectively, like those 8 billion wallets that could be created. I mean, assuming we do our job.
Yeah. On the patent side too, just really quick, why is that so important? In the spirit of the whole blockchain as a solution seeking a problem, why is it such a uniquely suited situation for patents specifically, which is such a massive market for so many businesses?
Yeah, I think it's, I almost give it as one of those lighthouse things, because it proves that NFTs aren't about monkey pictures. Like the fact that you have a digital certificate can do so much more. A monkey picture has no inherent value. A patent has a lot of inherent value. You've invented, for example, a new type of carburetor that makes your car 10 times more efficient. The fact that you can easily license it and monetize it using blockchain actually shows the power of the technology. This was very difficult to do before, and extremely inefficient, extremely expensive. It's cheaper to do it now, and it's all running on blockchain. And So the value transfer is actually happening on the blockchain. And so it's very important to show the power that NFTs are, a lot more than curios.
So right there, that is billions of dollars coming to Casper's chain, and I'd imagine if all goes well, there's going to be more coming, and other intellectual property organizations are going to be paying close attention. And remember that Anthony Scaramucci of Skybridge Capital, a $3.5 billion firm, said if Casper can get just 50 of the firms in the Fortune 2000, it could become an industry standard. And here are some additional features for Casper's network. So Casper has features that developers and enterprises expect to see in a traditional technology stack. It helps businesses of all sizes, both private and public, to become more efficient, secure, and robust. So we have standard tools making it easy for engineers just to pop in and do what they know best without having to learn additional things. We have contract management, so you can control the data, accounts, and transactions centrally so that you do have some privacy for certain features. If you're going to have health services or a hospital transact on the blockchain, they cannot violate HIPAA. They have to keep certain information incredibly private. So the future is multi-chain, but hybrid solutions are the way. And any type of private use for Casper's blockchain still plugs into the Casper public network. So basically, for any blockchain or protocol you're looking at, we want a bunch of applications, whether they're private, public. We just want building on these protocols, Casper, Hedera, the XRP ledger, etc., because there's a variety of things that come with good utility. There's more volume, creating more liquidity. If there's more users and more nodes or validators, there's better decentralization. Also increase the level of security. And some projects are used as fuel for the network, so there is a minute gas fee or a token burn mechanism, which is also good. And there's also predictable pricing, so predictable gas fees in the future. And right now, any type of, not enterprise per se, but people that are playing on Ethereum's network, the gas fees are too high. There's not enough predictability with it, and Ethereum, even trying to be ETH 3.0, that's still going to take another 5 years, and Casper has all of that today. And you guys already saw the stats for tokenization and volume that Swift even projected, about $24 trillion in volume of tokenized assets. Also, we can see HBAR Foundation. Great to see Joe Rogan covering karate combat. We can see Hedera right there along with Manscaped. Just some additional advertisement, so pretty cool. I've been seeing this on Instagram from time to time. And we have Panos right here discussing XRP. Hundreds of projects are currently building on the XRP ledger and using XRP for multiple use cases: payments, decentralized finance, NFTs, gaming. And there's plenty of upcoming developments on the way, such as smart contracts and hooks, automated market makers or AMM, the XLS30 discussion. I do not think it's a proposal yet, but if it is, apologies, I've been sleeping under a rock. We can see sidechains, the XRP ledger bridge, and more. And hopefully, the end of the SEC versus Ripple case, which could give regulatory clarity to XRP, being one of the very few assets in the United States with regulatory clarity on a go-forward basis, which could be huge. We know Japan, Switzerland, the UK, a variety of countries have already said XRP is not a security. The United States is the final domino. An increased adoption and activity because of people learning what the XRP ledger is, and plenty of organizations and Bank of America finally excited to use on-demand liquidity if XRP gets positive regulatory clarity. And just remember, on the Bitcoin weekly price chart over the last 10 years plus, each Bitcoin cycle, whether it's a retracement or we break through going towards all-time high prices, we typically reach the R1 pivot, which is right around 40,000. So the crypto market continues to be crazy volatile, but I believe it'll be worth the wait. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button, let me know your thoughts down below, and my link tree is linked in the top of this YouTube video description, with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.